of AKT Celebrity Reads. I'm your host, Alexis K. Tyler. I'm really excited. I was working on it. I'm trying to do my best. I set up the member side. I set up module 1 and module 2. It's not that much. It's like $5.99 a month. And then the other one, that's just like the chat, live chat interaction. You get your badge showing that you're a member. But the $14.99 a month, which is still not much, you get the lectures, the long lectures, the readings of the other side of it. Hey everybody, I love the hearts. Thank you. So I'm just so thankful that finally happened for me, and we can have hi Keita, hi baby. We can have privacy while we're working on getting the other side. Oh, I love the hearts. Thank you so much. Those inspire me and keep me going when I see the hearts. Y'all, I still didn't sit with this. I don't know. Probably I might do the part 3 or the extended part of it in the membership side. And I might just give that to you. But when I look at Tory Lane, I was actually experiencing that. I didn't know what that was because I was in my body. It is something personal. And I know probably was an attack against me too. But I felt it. I'm like, who the fuck? Because I know it was a Chang Yang stab. It was the whole side, like the side of the body, the whole side of the back of the head, the side of the head. I didn't see the mouth or the front of the face, but Tory Lane said he was hit in the face. Because I didn't do an extensive reading, a medical intuitive reading on this. For some reason, I'm feeling like he has a nick in the kidney or a nick in the liver. Like one of his organs, I saw they went on the side of his head, back of his head, side like towards the neck, side of the body going down under the armpit, side of the body going down where the rib cage is, where the kidneys are, just all the way down the side and in the back. I'm talking about fucked him up, but they say he not fucked up. But the way they stabbed him, I mean, it was hard, it was deep, it was fast, real quick. And he got the fuck on. It looked like a butcher knife. I don't know why I saw a butcher knife or felt like that, or it could have been a more slender knife, but it was long. The way I saw it, it was long. When it went in deep so fast, and all of a sudden blood was everywhere, and I felt this disoriented feeling, trying to get up, stumble, walk, get some help, like I was about to faint. But the thing is, I didn't physically get up, but my spirit got up, and I was like, oh, just trying to breathe, trying to stay conscious, trying to stand up, but feeling this disoriented, kind of lightheaded dizziness. I feel like it punctured an organ. It might have punctured more than one organ. So to the side and to the back, low, where the rib cage or under the rib cage, the side almost to the back, is the kidneys. But then I'm also, I don't know if they hit him on both sides or one side. I'm kicking a nick on the liver. Might a little bit intestine. He could have internal bleeding or just tiny nicks, and they might not know, but I'm sure they probably did a CAT scan and examined him. And then on the side, we know, when I see the sides really fast, that's why they hit him on the sides, because underneath the rib cage on your side is your lungs. And I saw they went deep, like where the rib cage is, deep up under there, just sticking the whole time. I mean, God, it was so fast and it was so deep so many times. I know what he felt like. And I said, who the fuck is this? And then my son came and I said, baby, let me tell you what happened to me. I said, ain't that a chain gang stab? He said, yes, it's somebody getting stabbed in jail. And I knew it was too quiet with these celebrities. I said, something finna happen. And it's finna be in chain gang, goddamn, somebody finna get stabbed. And see, that's what I said a few years ago about him getting stabbed. But time went on, and I forgot about it. And somebody sent me some emails today and Instagram at my Alexis K. Tyler VP at gmail.com. They said, you said that they were going to stab him. I said, yeah, I really had forgot. I be saying so much. I don't remember everything that is said, but he got death on him. This is some personal shit. And even if he created some personal beef in there, somebody there talked to people outside and is associated with gang activity and the music labels that he was with. And I said, well, he been in there so long, maybe they put some protection on and ain't nothing gonna happen to him. And I saw him getting really muscular and guys around him. I said, well, it ain't gonna happen to him. Yeah, unless either they wasn't watching and they didn't know about it, or they knew he was gonna be outside. I forgot the area. I heard of. They sent me a radio show about it. It was an area that he was in. They said he wasn't in general population, but I don't know if they're saying in the area he was in, it was Mexican gangs or it was someone that could get to him. They said it's highly segregated by race. I know that, but I don't, for some reason, I just don't. I have to get more information. I could be wrong. Because I hadn't looked really deep at this and sat with it. And there's a demon on him that I started talking to. They said it was somebody could get access to him easily, but they said Mexicans did it, but I still don't get at this time. It was just about race. This is much deeper. It's layers to it. And I saw Tina Snow. And we know who Tina Snow is. The other side of Megan Thee Stallion. That's what this is about. And some niggas associated with that. I'm telling you, she dirty as hell, man. She dirty than a motherfucker. Real cold. I picked up her mama around her today. And when that happened to her mama and her grandmama, it was something turned on, a switch turned on. And those entities are on her because of those sexual activities that she has. And the contract that she's under is heavily demonic and heavily guarded. It's on Tory because he took oaths when he had sex with them and he had drugs with the group that Megan Thee Stallion is under and her friends. He had group sex. I see another man here involved. He's a full out demon on him. You have to understand these people are put in a position where they have to do any and everything they say for power. And they will sell their whole soul, sell their own mama and their baby before it come out their ass for power and to be a star. And so these people are already possessed. It's layers to him, like it's layers to her. They slide out the subconscious side of them. That would be the spiritual side of them and the astral side that can move around and be controlled and manipulated, where they give the keys to their city, their satanic cities. And you move around in there and they get benefits as long as you allow them to hijack the soul, to take the soul and be under the MK Ultra program or the kitty cat program, that leopard print program or the diamond program or the Marilyn Monroe status and be up there in the White House with the presidents. See, those are different hypnosis programs. And those programs require demonic rape. And the orgies, like I heard a little bit of today, said that Diddy could only have them shined up and greased up like a statue or something walking around. Like the Oscars covered in gold, they had to be covered in baby oil and would warm it up and rub it down on them if they wasn't shiny enough for him. I like to have men fluid rubbed on his titties. Which we showed. I tried to tell y'all. See, when Nipsey came here in 2019, I told y'all that he said it. I started saying it then that he said that he was a she, a hermaphrodite, goddammit, or a transsexual. He ain't had surgery because he still had sex with men. I don't mean that he carried that spirit of a vicious, cutthroat female. A petty, messy, jealous girl, honey. That's a girl. I tried to teach. Nipsey told me that he seen it on him. And then when we were down here in the mansion with Lauren London, he said he seen they wanted to do an orgy and wanted him to be man, and that his baby mama would have let that go on. Let that go on because she let it go on before most of them men's Trey Songz. I think he got a halter around his ass. Then, you know what? Oh, wow. Remember just a couple of weeks ago when I started talking about the Pope and Queen Elizabeth, I said Prince was down here when they buried had the Pope and stayed up there looking pasted stiff, and he came here looking the same way with a whole bunch of jewels, a crown, and a long robe on. And Prince was standing by him and said they had done rituals on him. Okay, now they saying Prince was at one of the parties and somebody was in there, some other actress or actors were in there on some swinging back and forth like a sex swing, I guess. I heard Prince might have recorded Diddy to use as blackmail. I listened to the rest of it. I don't know if Prince told him he had or they suspected that he had, because you know Prince is very shrewd and cunning. Said a few days or so later, Prince's ass was dead. See, but you know who will also be in that? The same way they tied to Michael, Jay and Bay. You see what I'm saying? Because that's who with Diddy. They all... Oh, boy. I mean, can't y'all see the writing on the wall? See, I didn't get a chance to go back and talk to Prince because I wonder, why was Prince down here right now? How the death of the Pope tied into rituals and Diddy? Epstein would connect them. And then I think, is it Prince Charles' son or uncle, or which one of the other prince that was with Epstein raping and drugging young girls? I think there was a lawsuit over here a couple of years ago involving one of those princes at the royal house that they saw a photograph with young girls and Epstein. Diddy was up under Trump and a lot of famous white people. I mean, you know what, this shit right here. I'm tired of that. I told y'all I ate and I took a long nap. And I just got up a little while ago and combed my hair. So before I lay down again, get myself together, just lay back down again. I wanted to, the demon on Tory, he's 2 or 3 people. He has 3 layered personalities. And I see he's very close to his father. His father's very concerned. But I also see a vampire spirit on Tory because he has vampired on people and lured women in. I didn't realize he by my side. He on like 5'2" or 3 years old. See, didn't I tell y'all on that little cartoon, Texas Pete or what his name? On the cartoon, the little short man with the gun and the holster with the cowboy hat. It's a cartoon character, I think, on Looney Tunes. I know that was him. That remind me of. Now it makes sense because he's real little. I seen him luring young women in. He's done some things too. He need to be honest. Pass that soul of that spirit and that demon to these other suspecting women that were not in entertainment. Like, I'm not saying they didn't put themselves in a position to be available around him to make that happen, but it's still wrong because they don't know, and he knows there is a ritual. I'm not saying all of them know how deep the programming is, but all of the programming comes with different demons and different entities, and they all have different personalities. Tory Lanez is still carrying those 3 parts of himself and one of the demons in the middle part of him, which would deal with his loins, around his ass, all his male anatomy, female anatomy. Megan is full of demons and sex demons and seductive demons. They are incubus and succubus. They have to pull the soul out of men. I guess she done went both ways too. But she's manipulative and deceptive and very clever and cold and treacherous. That's Tina Snow. That's what the demon... See, he know them. He know about them. See, the one that's on Tory, that's in the middle tier, because it's 3 tiers, that one get up. They call him. He get out the jail. Go see... Lord have mercy. They summon that demon to tell them what's going on with Tory, and they got people in there to tell them what's going on. Employees and inmates to tell them what's going on. Inside that industry, the demon come in there and talk. It's a white lady with blonde hair look like one of them white sockets a long time ago that be on the 1-800 number used to say, call me, with that crystal ball on the desk. And she's in one of them casting agencies and model agencies in Hollywood. Higher ups deal with her. She called them in now. She got this ring. Opened it up. It got powder in it. It got different, like hemlock and different herbs in the ring. They have to bend down, kiss the ring, and then they got to do whatever she tells them to do. It's usually something sexual, as well as demonic. And I see the pentagram right there. But you know what? The spirit, I didn't want to do this. Oh, I did not want to go here. That's why I was trying to keep it lighthearted with y'all, unless you donate or join the membership. And I'm willing, if y'all want this, you need to donate, because I'm already tired. And to see this and hear this, she's so clairvoyant. Most of these people have been trained. They soul, they embody. They get possessed, embodied with spirits higher than them. And souls are very powerful entities and demons that know more than a human would know. So they will go get the information and then they bring it to them, and they can see this lady goes in trance. Her eyes, they blue, but they turn violet and they roll back in the back of her head. This is one of the demons that's on Tory. They have different handlers, or they can have multiple handlers. He got death on him. That's what the demon said. He got a kill Lord on him. Lord have mercy. I see maggots and flies and dead tissues. I pick up the demon, one of the kings, Beelzebub, and Bel. This woman lived up in the California hills, up in a mansion. Nobody would ever know. And that's how these people protect and defend themselves. And they shot callers and ballers. They created Hollywood. They have some people playing checkers while they always play chess. Okay. She said that the demon told her, he told me about it, he brought me down. I could see in her mansion. She said I could stay. I don't want to stay too goddamn it long. Because you know they'll attack you. If you come in there where they at and you wasn't invited and they see you in there, they'll attack you and come beat your ass. It might beat your ass when you go to sleep, goddamn it, at night, or do some other shit. But then if they say, hey, I told this person, they can come in there and they're watching you from Atlanta, and then they'll decide if the person could stay or not. Should I say, but I don't goddamn, ooh, wee, Lord, let me back the fuck up out of him. She's looking at me, talking to me through a crystal ball and a mirror, a reflective glass, a witch's glass. Those are things we will get into in the private show. If that's what you want to know. Thank you for the people that have donated today, but it wasn't many, unfortunately. So if you want me to just drop this or working on the other side, because, you know, I had those blinds up there. I can't move them. Like the vertical, no, they're horizontal. I think horizontal. Am I wrong? Is it vertical straight down as you see behind me? I can't close it. They've been there since I got here. And I'm like, it's either that, replace, but I don't know. I can't get up there. I'm too short. But I'm thinking, you know, I like the chair. I can't move the chair. But since, you know, we done went up, we done went to a higher level, I've got to have, thank you, baby, Yosemite Sam. That's him. He about that size, goddammit. I do it nicer because, you know, I'm so excited, you guys. I'm glad you're excited for me. I'm going to make it nicer since, you know, we're partners now. We're members now. So I have to learn the things. I do my own computers, my own stuff, so I never have to worry about nobody stealing nothing from me again. I'm so excited. I'm glad you are. And thank you for the new member that joined the membership side. I'm so happy. I don't know what to do. Thank you for the ones that have, like I said, donated today. And I'm asking if you want to know more about that, because, oh boy. See, now I'm in the devil's lair. Lair. I'm right there, and she might be, she's in around 70 years old, or 77, or 777, but she looks like she's about 30 or 40 years old. She has an immortality elixir because she sold her soul to be immortal on the earth and have all the riches of the earth. And she does. That's what she just told me. That sounds quite interesting. Anyway, I'll be waiting on you, and I'll know when I get them. You won't have to ask me, did I get the donation? I said, no, I didn't see it because somebody got my password. Nope, nobody has my passwords. I control my sites. So when you see it, that's why I know you sent. I have to wait on nobody to tell me shit. I know the people that sent them today, and I thank you, and I love you, and I appreciate you. Like I said the other night, y'all, this cycle has ended. It's time to go to a higher level to transcend us sin. And we're not paying attention to negative shit and getting negative people out of our life all the way around. I don't want anything to do with it. Anybody destructive, I want to stay the fuck away from me. Like the person that, anyway. Like I said, you want more parts of this, I'll do some. Oh, he said eye for eye, tooth for tooth. They want to take one of his eyes out. Dig. I'm talking about, okay. When they did this, this must have supposed to have been final. This was supposed to be dead. They're supposed to kill him and let him bleed out there on outside. But I guess someone must have got to him. The person had to run off, or they didn't stick them to puncture the type of vital organs or puncture the heart, because they were going in sideways. That's what I felt. To the side, and then they hitting somebody in their sleep. He better be goddamn careful when he come back, because I was laying there, I was asleep. They did it to the person, or they might also do it to a female. If it's any females that we don't know about that's associated with this, that went to jail behind this, or maybe in there. See, we never know. They don't tell us everything. They tell us what they want us to think we know. Or somebody around this case that's at home. They're going to go into them. They're going to run up and run inside of their ass and see if that, because this female ain't going to let this go. She want him dead, the stuff he said. And we know it's some kind of lawsuit going on between Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez right now. But I think she might be initiating the lawsuit, because she said he talking about her. Again, people talk about her, but she's ruthless as hell and dirty as hell too. So y'all need to watch this, and he might need to be put. But then again, okay, I'm telling you, yeah, I'm going to finish it. He might need to be put in protective custody, and he might need to be watched outside, or have people around him that he paying for security, because if he paid them niggas for security, I wonder what the fuck happened. What the fuck happened? How they get up on him and do that? Or was he by himself? I mean, not too smart, because this lady here and the dragon is coming. Like I told you, this is year of the snake. They're not playing with him. And I'm not even saying he deserves it, because I don't believe he did. And I believe this shooting was staged and a setup. And then you have to remember, he was in an occult house. He was at the Kardashian house. So nothing out there happens as an accident or a happenstance. No, all those things, he just probably didn't know it. He should have known. He should know where he was and what he got himself into, and a part of him sold his soul to. Because he was in contractual agreement with him. He playing with them, and he playing with the women, and he playing with the dope, and he playing with his nose. Well, you know what? I don't know if that man playing with his nose. It just came up and came out. Drinking. Had that little pistol on him. You know what I'm saying? This went all the way left, and I'm telling you, it was set up. And I just seen a gay man that was involved in it. That scene, he didn't do nothing. That's not what I mean. I mean involved in the sense that he knew what was going on. He watched the whole thing, and he's not going to tell the whole story, because he know not to do that, because he don't want to come up missing or come up not breathing, because Diddy also ties into this here. So I'm going to take a break. I love y'all. I love the hearts. I love it so much. It means so much to me. Thank you. I love y'all too. And if you want me to continue this, because, ooh, I'm already in her house. This house goes all the way. It curves. If y'all can, I think I've seen this before. I forgot the name. It's a Beverly Hills, but it don't go, like you at the bottom of a hill and you go straight up. It doesn't do that. It starts going straight up, then it starts to curve and go around a circle. Her house is like a castle, a white castle. It's got all these floors go all the way up. This is where she is, and she's in her temple, her satanic demonic temple, and she got a soldier. She got an army, a legion of demons at her disposal. Ooh, and they got records behind them on the wall with different record labels. Jesus, ooh, baby. And I just touch her skin just cold. Like she's not even human. Oh, I just got chills. She's a human body and she look human, but most of the time she's not. And she just showed me her teeth. She's a vampire. She consumed blood. And you know what? I'm going to go lay down. Ooh, babe. Ooh, wee. This is where we are. The demon in the third tier, the level that's got the whole torso, the heart. She said the heart. They gave permission. I want the eye. And believe me, baby, they would have had a way to get it. They wanted the eyeball, a certain one, the right or left. They wanted one on. They wanted the eye. They wanted them to hit the heart. They wanted them to hit the liver, the spleen, the kidneys, and the guts. Yes, they went in the back of the head, but they wanted them vital organs. Some of them have asked for them. They want to brought to them. They want his interest. Oh, I don't want to talk about this no more. God. So she's going to serve them up. They're going to have a feast and let the animals also partake. This is some kind of holiday or something must be coming up. It's a solstice. Are we near a solstice? Whatever witches holiday. If y'all could find out a witches holiday coming up and a solstice. Are we getting close to the summer solstice? As well as any sabbats. The witches sabbaticals. Let me look. Could tell us right now. Summer solstice 2025. It's loading slow. It is June 20th, 2025. It's May 13th. Yes. So it's May, and this is in June. And 225, the solstice moment will fall at 2:42 UTC on June 21st and 9:42 p.m. CDT on June 20th. What is it? At the June solstice, the sun reaches its northmost point, the point of the celestial tropic of Cancer, a parallel around the sky, 23.5 degrees north of the celestial equator. What is the longest day of daylight in 225? It will be Friday, June 20th, the summer solstice. They're getting ready for a big celebration. And then let me see, witches, sabbats. Sabbat 225. Then 225, the 8 Wiccan sabbats or witch sabbats will fall on the following dates. Check this out. April, they start in December, but April through May. Then Litha/Midsummer, June 19th to the 23rd. So April through May 1st. May 1st. We are on May 13th. I got to stay up yesterday. We had May 12th. During the moon period. Wasn't that a moon period or full moon period, May 12th? Okay, so they started trying to kill him then. Now, like right now. During this moon period. And then midsummer, Litha/Midsummer is June 19th through 23rd. That is also the summer solstice. They getting ready to kill him, goddammit. I mean, that what she said. They getting ready to have a feast. These are the two big holidays that are coming up and that also rule Hollywood. This makes sense. They're going to get his ass. You know what? No, let me take that back, Lord. I'm sorry. If they are not careful, it's him and it's a female. Might be more than one female that's getting ready to be sacrificed. One of them in prison, or one might be out at home, or somewhere else is tied to this. It's tied to this case. I don't know if she's hiding or she know or her life is in danger. It might come up on her, and there's some black females that's got tied to it that might, Lord have mercy. So I don't want to get in this. I'm going to get into this. I'm sure after this, they're going to have security on him. I would hope that they would have security on him because they have not rescinded the hit. See, there's money on his head, and it's also tied to his music some type of way, even though I know he owns it, and some tied to that and distribution. Clearly, I guess they don't want it out. It's tied to something else. I don't know if this is a Masonic order or he secretly took some orders that we don't know about. Some oaths. Just because somebody, what I'm saying is, just because somebody has a hit out on you don't mean that they're going to be able to kill you if you are smart enough to protect yourself and be safe. He's in there. They got to have him in a place that is safe. And that he can be protected. If not, they're going to try again. They're going to get him. If they don't, they're going to get him in the cell. They're going to have somebody. Lord, forgive me. I shouldn't say this. Have somebody work there and have an employee that got favor, or an inmate that move around, that stick with both sides, get calls, and that is bossed up. That is, you are dealing with bosses in prison. These are gang bosses that run the prison. Some of them are Mexican. I'm seeing some white boys, they look white, and some black ones too, and some prisoner fit. You know, see, oh God, I don't want to say this here, but that's what the fuck going on. That they got to my son in there. Inmates be good behavior. Had him in lockdown protective custody. Okay, well, you ain't got none of the inmates in there that tried to kill him from the gang that he's trying to get out of, but you let the same inmates, a part of the gang, come in there and serve him lunch. Luckily, it might be 10 niggas jumped my son, tried to kill him. But they couldn't. He was telling me, he said, Mama, they let them come serve me, the one that was threatening to kill me. So how was I really protected? Because how was I safe when the employees let their ass come in there? You see what I'm saying? They're going to do the same thing to him. And Tory a little bit naive, but I'm glad he's alive and he's strong. And he's still in there. He's hanging on. You know, he being a man. He doing his time like a man. But they don't want him to finish them 10 years. I guess on good behavior, it's possible he can get out. Before the 10 year, they want Tory out through the morgue and in that truck that take him down there to the morgue down there. See, that's, and then they can do what they want to do. Like she said, we got to get ready for the feasting. Lord have mercy. And then the wolf started them. Oh, the wolf howling. Y'all know some of them might be up. They done took this wolf that about 12,000 years old. They done raised his ass from the dead. They done took and cloned him. And they got a whole pack of them. One of the wolfies, not wolf, goddamn, wolfies is up there in California. All the hybrids and the super big and the super strong. The wolf, he just started howling, put his head up and started howling when she said it's feast of time. You know what? Lord have mercy. I'm finna lay down. This too much on me. Cause I felt that shit. I know he was shit. It really didn't hurt at first. It was just a slide, deep sticking. And then it was a light feeling and blood just started running all out that man's side, all of side and back of his head, the side of his goddamn neck and head, all up on his armpit, all up on his rib cage, all in his stomach on the side, all around the back of his ass, just leaking, boy. I'm talking about this nigga was leaking, but they had him leaking. God damn it. I tried to got up, started stumbling. And then I woke up, I said, wait a minute, I'm in the bed. I said, they just tried to kill me. Just what the fuck? I said, wait a minute. Then I said, that's Chain Gang. And I woke up next day and I told my son, he said, Mama, that's Chain Gang. Somebody finna get stabbed up and done got stabbed up. Then it just happened yesterday. I seen it over the weekend. I know that I was just waiting on who they were finna announce it was. Because I ain't looked no deep. And I said, that fucked with me. So somebody trying to want to do that? Probably. Somebody probably want to do that shit to me too. But I said, no. I guess they was plotting at that. If I had got locked up, that's what they told me to do. But I said, no, because I'm not in there. I'm home. Somebody in there. Somebody tied entertainment for me to see that. I don't know what spirit brought it for me to see it or why they want this was about on Saturday. It was before Mother's Day. I seen it. I kept it to myself. It bothered me so bad. I said, well, I'm going to watch the news and see because it's been quiet for maybe a week or two. It's been a little quiet. Then I seen it. I said, Trish, that's the Chain Gang stab. He said, yeah, Mama. I said, no, I said they were going to hit him. I'm surprised they didn't hit him sooner. But anyway, thank y'all. Ooh, she just said something else. You know what? If I don't cut this off, they're going to keep going. Just going. And I want to write this down. But I will leave that up to y'all. If not, I'll finish and put it on the private side. But anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for loving me and supporting me no matter what. The ones that really love me, no matter what. I love you. I'll talk to you soon, babies.